Welcome. Today, I'm going to take you on a guided journey to help release limiting beliefs around money and finances. So, I'm going to use a technique called the emotional clearing method. ECM is a technique that was developed after lots of years of research and training with a whole lot of different modalities: neuroscience, neuroplasticity, the interconnection of emotions and beliefs with biology, Reiki, energy medicine, all kinds of good stuff. It works. It works with your brain's neural pathways so that you can release patterns and connections to limiting beliefs and negative emotions. And what I think is really cool is that there's a lot of research out there that now shows us that uh, you carry you carry limiting beliefs, you carry patterns from your ancestors in your very DNA. And I don't just mean like health patterns. I mean patterns about like how you feel about food and things like that. If your ancestors went through a famine, you carry beliefs and emotions around that. It's transmitted to you through your DNA. And this is a technique that can help you release some of those things that you're carrying that you may not even know that you're carrying. That's one of the coolest things about this method is that you don't have to be consciously aware of the root of those negative emotions or limiting beliefs in order for ECM to help you release it. In fact, it actually works a lot better if you don't try and engage the conscious mind because ECM works with your unconscious mind. So the best thing you can do is to relax into this process, trust that your unconscious mind is going to guide you where you need to go. Listen to that gut feedback, that just instinct, and it's going to make the process so much more effective for you. Basically, like there's no right or wrong answer here. Just go with the flow, right? So I want you to sit back, make yourself comfortable, and let's take your unconscious mind for a ride and see if we can't release anything that you're holding on to that's getting in your way around money, finances, and goals. So I want you to just, again, sit back, get comfy, close your eyes, and just listen to my voice. Take a deep breath in through your nose and gently let that go with a ha. Go ahead and make a little noise. And let's take another of those deep breaths in and gently let that go. Beautiful. Just keep breathing nice and easy. Let any and all tension flow away with your next exhale. Breathe in peace and calm. Exhale any remaining tension, just letting it flow out of the body. And just settle into a nice, easy breathing rhythm. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine yourself. Imagine floating up into the air, just a few feet up. And I want you to look down and imagine that your life is a timeline spread out below you, going all the way into the past and all the way out into into the future. Just look down on that timeline. See it spread out below you. Perfect. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to search yourself, to scan yourself, and see if you have any limiting beliefs about money, finances, or goals. Now, instantly, something may come up in your conscious mind, or it might not, but I want you to scan yourself, your whole self. I want you to imagine scanning yourself, seeing if there are any limiting beliefs about money, finances, or goals. You don't need to be consciously aware. It may just be a feeling or an image. Just imagine that you're collecting up all of those limiting beliefs about money, finances, and goals, collecting them up into your hands, almost like you're making a snowball. Pack it together, making it into the shape of a circle. Imagining all of those limiting beliefs about money, finances, and goals into this one circular object in your hands, scanning your whole self, collecting them all, pulling them together, packing them in, just like a snowball. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine yourself floating up above your timeline. And I want you to go all the way back into the past, to the very first time these limiting beliefs about money, finances, and goals showed up in your life. Again, this is a gut response, not a thought response. Just trust that your unconscious mind knows where to go. I want you to go all the way back to the core of these limiting beliefs about money, finances, and goals. Trusting your unconscious mind to take you where you need to go. Wonderful. Now I want you to ask your unconscious mind to integrate any learnings needed from these limiting beliefs about money, finances, and goals so that they can be released forever. Go ahead and ask your unconscious mind to integrate those learnings now. Perfect. Now I want you to take that ball of limiting beliefs, and I want you to drop it right down into that originating spot on your timeline. Just let it go. Let it drop right down in. Awesome. Now I want you to go even further back now. Even further back on your timeline before any attachment to the occurrence, to that first core occurrence of those limiting beliefs entering your life. And I want you to imagine that all the way back now, all the way back, you land down onto your timeline. Beautiful. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine there's a light above you. And this light is made up of healing. And literally, the crown of your head begins to open. And this beautiful healing light begins to pour into you, almost like sand. And as it pours into you, it begins to fill your feet and then your legs, filling your torso, your arms, filling your neck, your throat, filling your entire face, your whole head, till your entire body is completely full of this healing white light. And once your body is completely full of this beautiful healing light, I want you to imagine, see it begin to pour, to overflow out of you and through your hands. See that white light pouring out of your hands. Feel it flowing from your hands. Beautiful. Now what I want you to do is, in your imagination, in your mind, extend your hands toward the future on your timeline, so that that ball of limiting beliefs that you dropped into your timeline is in the future in front of you, and you're extending your hands toward it. Now I want you to imagine that healing light is funneling down through you and into your hands. And you're going to project that beautiful healing light all the way forward, letting it flow out from your hands, all the way forward on your timeline into the future until it comes to that ball of limiting beliefs. And now allow that healing light, projecting that healing light. Let it fill that ball of limiting beliefs, filling that circle, filling that ball until it completely turns into light and disappears. Perfect. Now I want you to slowly walk all the way forward into the future, continuing with your hands extended, with that healing light projecting, beaming out of your hands into the future. Every single occurrence of limiting beliefs about money, finance, and goals is going to get drenched in that white healing light until it completely dissolves. So you're going to walk all the way back now, only as quickly as each and every occurrence of those limiting beliefs are healed through that beautiful white light, moving all the way back to the present, projecting that light before you, dissolving any limiting belief in your path, moving all the way back to the present moment. Coming all the way back now, back into the present, back into your body, back into this moment. Take a deep breath in and let it go with a ha. Beautiful. Nice work. Go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome back.